So when you, so how'd you find Mercer out of that?
So I was pretty much just wanting to switch it up. I got on Indeed, and I probably put in about a ton of applications, like 60.
Right.
I was just like, apply. I was just ready for
right.
whatever. My resume is pretty good, or whatever like that. And I had several other people reach out to me, and it was just kind of like stuff that I was like, no. And then I got a call from here, and I did a phone interview, and then they asked me to come in for my a real interview, and they hired me that day. So,
Yeah.
and I've never looked back. When I was a coordinator, I was a coordinator in training. I was like, oh my God, what have I done? What have I done? These drivers are so mean,
Right. Yeah. It's a culture shock.
But I mean, especially coming from some, doing hair, everybody's nice to you because you got scissors to their head. You know, like they're not going to be mean to somebody with scissors to your head.
Right.
But here, like if you mess up and they call you an idiot, you're like, oh my God, I'm not an idiot. You're like, what are you? You're rude.
How dare you?
Right.
I understand.
So but I've really, really loved the transportation industry. I've loved all the opportunities that it's brought me. I've loved the family that I've connected with here, like the people, it's a completely different culture. It's a great culture. It's expanding. There's more women involved. There's more races involved. There's more everybody involved, and it's getting so good. And this is like the prime time for it. Everything's changing and evolving, and things are going great, and it's wonderful. It's wonderful to see.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, so coordinating, that was your first job.
Yes,
you was a coordinator in training. So how long did you do that?
So I was a coordinator in training for about 8 months, and then I got my own board. And then I was probably about 4.5 years, I was a coordinator.
Oh, wow.
So I was a coordinator for a while. And then contractor relations was always something that had piqued my interest because I like to be involved.
Right.
I'm pretty outgoing.
Yes, very much so.
I've never met a stranger, so I like to help. Helping is my thing. That's one thing that I've always been good at. I want to make sure that I find answers. I want to make sure that you have what you need, and if not, I want to comfort you. Like even if I have to be like, no, I can't give you $1 million. Like I want to be like, I'm sorry, I can't give you $1 million.
Right.
So that's something that always interests me. And then there was never a position open. And then finally there was, and I was like, you know what? I think it's time. I think I'm going to go for it. And then I did, and I've been very happy with it since. Awesome. I have a great team that I work with every day, and great drivers.